as this is mostly all of us all the time, we are searching for something. Hello, Transurfers and the Transurfing Curious. I'm Renee Garcia, and this is TransurfingTV. And this is my video opening the door for outer intention. Or in my Becoming Magnetic class, I say dropping importance and stopping the search. So this is one thing that I have learned in the last few years that has completely changed how I receive things that I intend to have, getting more of what I want in a much, much easier way. But it goes against pretty much everything that we believe and how we are supposed to go about obtaining any of the things that we want in this world. So all I'm asking is that you hear me out and you try it and you see what the results are, because for me, they have been beyond anything I could ever have imagined. And there's so much less effort going in to me getting what it is that I want. But first off, I want to say that your connection with the alternative space, your sense of the alternative space, your sense for the infinite and the possibilities is absolutely crucial here. The first step in taking on a new path towards some of the things that you intend to have absolutely has to do with you believing 100% wholeheartedly that that variation of reality does in fact exist in the alternative space. Without a doubt, it's there, okay? And you can access it if you fulfill a certain set of requirements. So what I'm going to draw here is a little diagram that helps me to understand when I am doing one version of it that creates distance and troubles on my way to what it is that I want, and ultimately keeps what it is I want slightly out of reach. And the other example, how I'm working now and how easily things come to me when I work in this other mode. So this is stopping the search and start having what you desire seek you out instead. I know it sounds wild, but it works. Let me tell you. Okay, so this was me in the past, as this is mostly all of us all the time. We are searching for something, okay? And when we search for something, our perspective kind of looks like this, okay? This signifies inner intention. You are telling your world, I don't have something now, but if I try hard enough, it'll eventually come into my sights and then I can have it, right? And a lot of this thinking has to do with luck or lack thereof. A lot of this thinking has to do with, what am I doing wrong? Maybe I need to search harder. Maybe I need to try harder. Maybe I need to do something else more so I can either get the thing in my sights or grab onto it and pull it into my life, right? Okay, so this again is the number one mode of operation for most people. And this is where I existed for a lot of years. Okay, this is what I do now. I do not search for anything. I do not want for anything. My perspective, my sights are on me and me alone. And in relation to my world now, instead of me doing this, it's more like this. If this is my world, okay, alternative space, whatever it is. This is the perspective now. Okay? What I intend to have, not what I want, okay, but what I intend to have comes to me via the alternative space, and it recognizes me as having set my intention, and I bring it in via outer intention and the flow of variations. Okay, so how did I get here? Okay, the first thing that I had to do, number one, is drop importance. Okay, this is so key here. I mean, without this, I am always doing this. I had to drop importance, and I had to tell myself I don't need anything right now. I don't need a romantic partner. I don't need any more money. I don't need to buy a fancy house. I don't need anything material, anything financial, anything with more relationships, anything outside of me, anything external, anything in the material world. I don't need anything at all. I don't need any more. So I dropped importance, okay? The second thing I did is I had to tune in to true heart and mind coordination. And when I say true heart and mind coordination, I mean I live my life daily with all of my actions being fueled by heart and mind coordination to the best of my ability, right? To the best of my ability, because obviously sometimes we get caught up in things, you know, that are worldly, that maybe aren't exactly in line with our heart and mind coordination. But for the most part, I have dialed in my world to where my importance level is so low on the external that I have a ton of energy, ability, wherewithal, all the stuff that I need to really tune into my world via heart and mind coordination, okay? I've structured my life this way. I participate in activities, things for money, my relationships. All of these things get this heart and mind coordination going. Okay, so what does this do? This puts out like a beacon, a very loud one. And even now, my beacon is getting more and more loud. And what this beacon says, or what the message is of this beacon, is hey world, here I am, and I've got a lot going on. Do you want to have a piece? And my world responds back with, yes, I do. Now, my world responding back with, yes, I do, could be in form of people offering me job opportunities, people wanting to go into partnerships with me, with business. This is how I met my current romantic partner, who I'm absolutely in love with. We've been together 2.5 years, but I was in this mode. I stopped doing this and I started doing this, and sure enough, I got caught in someone else's sights. I didn't have to search for anything. And as Vadim says in the book, what our world can bring us with outer intention is far better and more valuable than what our inner intention minds could even think of. So my partner, my romantic partner, is like 10 times better than anybody I could have ever dreamed of on my own. And that's because he came in this way, not this way. Okay, so dropping importance, lowering importance rather, because we can't always drop it 100%. Okay, so lowering importance, heart and mind coordination, and self-care, self-love, getting into your soul frail, getting into what you really gain joy in doing in life, what really ignites your soul and your heart and makes you feel alive. Getting into nature, getting into creative expression, doing things, small projects that help you to feel heart and mind coordination, even if it's just for a few moments. So this is it, everyone. I want to leave you all with just a few questions, because these are questions that I have asked myself, and they are valuable ones if you want to switch from this mode to this mode. How are you searching for something today that is no longer serving you, right? How are you doing something like this? How are you going about going after something in the same way you always have that is no longer serving you? Describe in your own words to yourself what it would mean for you to shine more brightly via heart and mind coordination, self-care, self-love, becoming more magnetic so you get caught up in the sights of your world, and your world opens that door to outer intention, offering you what it is you intend to have. Do you feel capable of stopping your search now and letting your world come to you with the things you intend to have when it is the right time? Not what you deem to be the right time, but what your world deems to be the right time. And what would a path of lower importance energetically look like to you in regards to getting more of what it is you intend to have? So I know past life, oh my God, I was so loaded up with importance and inner intention and will and ego and search, and feeling like I was searching from a place of lack, poverty mentality, feeling as though I would never have, not trusting my world, all that stuff that is no fun. I can remember what that felt like energetically. Now, what does this feel like energetically to me? What would this feel like energetically to you? Easy, joy, life's a feast. I go into the grocery store, all the products are on the shelves, there's nobody else in there. I get to choose what it is that I want. I'm presenting a beautiful image, thoughts, actions towards my mirror, and my mirror is extending back to me through that open door via outer intention, everything that I have intended to have. Now I just place my order, and man, energetically, this is awesome. So a few questions, you guys, answer them. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Stopping the search and dropping importance and letting what you want find you instead. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Bye.